I hope you all are doing really well. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. It's so wonderful to have you here. If you're new, hi, my name is Ayguen Sahin, and as a scientist and doing a lot of work in the physical health area, in this channel, my personal channel, I connect the mental health together with physical health and bring it all together for you so that, as we all know, mental health is critical for physical health and vice versa. Okay, and therefore I connect the two on this channel. So welcome if you're new here. And what I'm doing, and if you are following me for some time, I created a 30-day journal with me challenge. And what it does is that for that certain time, it's every day from Monday to Friday at 12:30 p.m. Eastern time, and on the weekends at 10 a.m. Eastern time. So we connect together, you and I, on this certain time of the day, taking our time for just 30 minutes and just be ourselves from our busy schedules and busy lives. Just come here on this channel every day and take your pen and paper, your journal, or what I have here, my journal, and just connect with me and just be calm and quiet to really remove your thoughts out of your brain. Because I do know that your mind can go wild, like 30 miles per hour, 100 miles per hour, and it really, that goes on and on, even on bedtime, right? If you sleep less, or it's 2 a.m. and you're still awake, it's 3 a.m. it's still awake, and you're just like can't just literally fall into sleep because your mind is going crazy. And this is why journaling helps in that area too. It really, whatever is in your mind, good or bad, it doesn't matter. You just put it out on the book, on the journal, on the paper. As I keep saying, on this side, either you release it, write it down and release it, or you write it down, and if it's something happy, you'll feel happier because you see it on the paper. So always trust and remember that whatever you put on black on white on paper, that's what is the manifestation. Actually, that comes true. Whatever you put on paper, if it's your idea, write it down today, tomorrow. If it's something that bothers you, write it down today, get it out. If it's something happy that happens to you today, this morning, like, I had great success this morning, fantastic work, write it down. I'm super happy, write it down so that it becomes more. And once you release it, you're like, oh my God, finally. Remember last week, there was at the end of the week, something bothered me so much in my brain, I couldn't get out of it. Like, oh my God. And I kept writing and writing and writing. And finally, yesterday, send it out, gone, finito. And I don't care anymore. And that's the beauty of this. And that's why I created. And the other purpose of this is, and these are specific for these journals, and that is, for example, because these are my royal journals, and why I created is, and yesterday, actually, last night, I talked about this to somebody who I think still couldn't understand why I'm doing this. And the purpose of this, and I'm getting this for the last 3 years on this channel, I'm getting more and more people really focusing on outside world, like this person did this to me, that person did that to me, and this person is whatever person, saying all the negative stuff, like narcissist, toxic, this and that. But I am the good person, I am the angel, I am the good one, but everybody's horrible. Or people attacking people on social media, right? It's another form of toxicity that you are doing that you don't even aware of. Or you just follow the stream. Not follow your heart, not follow your brain, not follow your own ideas, but copying other people or following other people, what the social media says, what the media companies, what television says, what the politician says, what have you. And if you also, again, doing everything outside of you and never just take a mirror and look at you like, what am I doing? And what I play in this relationship or interaction with others on social media, what am I doing? And I keep saying this for, I don't know, decades, that if every single person would have looked inside themselves and looked at themselves as to what am I doing, instead of this person, that, and he, she, and all that. No, if everybody would have done that, this world would have been such a better place, right? And I am actively pushing this out to the world, and many people on my channel are also in the same mindset. That's why I'm very proud for all of you guys. And so for these journals, the purpose of this is to have your inner royalty, because I call them my royal journals, which is my inner royalty, meaning I am valuable, I am important. Like what my heart is saying is important, what my brain is saying is important. I mean, first you, when you are flying, what are they saying to you? If God forbid something happens, you put your own oxygen mask first, regardless of you having your child next to you. It doesn't matter. First you. And I keep saying, and then you help others. And I keep saying this in the medical area when I talk with patients, and also for in general for people to take care of their health. I keep saying for decades that you need to take care of yourself first. If you're an overgiver, like if you are like for example my mom, she's such a like an angel. She gives and gives and gives since our childhood, but she is always the last, and that's also not good. If you give and give and give and give, and what about you, right? You need to nurture yourself, because your inner value and your self-worth is the really shows on the outside world, how you treat yourself. Always remember, if you, for example, say a word to other people, think about, do I want that people say that to me? No. If no is the answer, then you should not do it to others too. And if you want people, everybody like me, everybody wants me, then do you like other people? Do you love other people? So just think about it. It always starts with you, and that's my whole point. And when we talk about the inner royalty or inner value or inner love, right? I mean, inner value or inner self-worth. That means that you love yourself. You love with all of your traits, right? And everybody's different. If you look down, all my merchandise I created, it's because if you are out of the box, it's fine. If you like this thing, it's fine. And in the conversation yesterday where I tried to explain, I was still realized that I was still being put in a box. Like, wait a minute, you are a scientist, but you talk about, energies or whatever. So it might irritate other people. Like, it might irritate other people, or it does irritate you. Like, what is the sentence about? And so then I realized and I explained that person what all of this is all about. And I said, I can bring mental health and physical health together, and I can do that, in a successful way because of all of the testimonies that I have, that people keep writing to me that with one video I change people's lives. If people say that, this means I can really make a difference in people's lives. And it doesn't matter that I am a scientist. Do I make a change in your life in a positive way? Then it doesn't matter. I can be somebody on the street with no title at all. Do I touch your heart and make you change your life? That's important. It doesn't matter. How many times when you walk outside in the world and you see somebody, just a stranger, in that moment helped you, or in that moment is like an angel, or maybe it was even an angel, helped you, or just like make you smile, right? And that is the beauty in it. At that moment, that day, this person put a smile on your face, and from that day on you're like, oh my God, I am such a good mood. That's it. It doesn't need to be a title of this. That's why all of my merchandises down below is about being outside the box, and it's okay to be outside the box. What is what you're doing to you? Do you help yourself? And what do you bring to the world? But again, first you. Let's take care of you first. And that is the main point with my journals, to first increase your self-worth, increase your inner value, so that you can love yourself more. And the more you love yourself, you feel empowered. And then you really, number one, don't allow anybody to really treat you badly. Number two, you don't treat others badly. And number three, you put such an energy out there, you even start to help others with your energy, just with your energy. And just the electricity that you give, just by being you, by just you as a human being. If everybody would have lived like this, because we have a magnetic field around us, never forget that. If we talk about science, every single living, natural, not necessarily living, because stones have or planets on the sky, right? A planets, or every natural thing on planet Earth or in the universe has a magnetic field. If you don't even believe that, just think about a moon cycles, that the ebb and flow, right? If a moon's magnetic field can have an effect on Earth, on oceans, on seas, to go do the ebb and flow, right? How is that possible that every single natural thing, including living organisms, including human beings, don't have a magnetic field? We do. Everybody, even a stone has a magnetic field. Never forget that. Everything natural. Also, everything that goes electricity. So because magnetic field is caused by electricity, right? For example, that's why when we talk about physics and the electrical magnetic field, that's why there was, like, decades ago, all of this word of, like, don't hold your hair dryer too close to your brain, don't come close to the refrigerator, don't come too close to the microwave, and television, all of the electrical devices. And that's why it was like all of this later on, like 10 years ago, become like this, does it cause cancer type of conversation. So it's all science. I mean, you don't even, if that's what I'm saying, right, on this channel, knowledge is power. Knowledge is power. if you are on my channel, you also learn about these stuff, and that you don't understand, wait a minute, yeah, I have also my magnetic field around me, which probably other people call aura. I don't know what it is, but it's also your electricity. And electricity, or having your own magnetic field, can change by your own energy, like your own mental state. Like if you are too stressed out and like your brain goes 100 miles per hour, then your electricity, your electrical magnetic field goes awry. And that's when diseases happen, because your immune system, your cell magnetic, your electric passes, like the electrons going back and forth inside cells, goes awry, right? And that's how diseases and cancer, etc., starts, because your natural way is your body to be balanced. And when it's balanced, the cell works nice, the immune system works nice, your brain, your heart rate, your blood flow, your oxygen that spreads through your bloodstream, that is just beautifully organized. But because of the outside world, and everything is designed to mess us up, having our cell phone 24/7 on our face, the light penetrates into your eyes, into your brain, and your brain is awake, thinks that it's, because it's light, thinks that it's the daylight, but it's not. It's in the middle of the night, where all your hormones started to be spread out from, or extracted from your body, but by night, by nature. But no, your brain thinks it's the morning because of the light of the cell phone and what have you, all the noises around you and all of the smells that is around you, people smoking, and now there's marijuana thing. It just goes on and on and on. Cell phone, and this negative news and negative comments and attacks, and here, and everybody hates each other, the politics and what have you. And that's when the body is goes, because your brain, it affects your brain. And yesterday's video, and on Saturday's video, I said, if you don't remember anything, remember that your brain has the power over your entire body, over your system. If this is messed up, your entire body is messed up. And that's why I'm combining the two, to get finally the brain in balance, so that everything else is in balance. Again, if you think about physics, the body has its own physics, all nature has its physics. And if we mess it up, then things go awry. Also in nature, look at the heat. It just goes awry, because of course scientists know that, but there are other people taking advantage of all of this to manipulate people, so that they either are so lack of knowledge and follow just information on social media, whether it's correct, incorrect, doesn't matter. They select a guru and they follow the guru without even thinking if this is correct information. They are so lazy. People are so lazy now, not even researching what I just read. Is it true or not, or whatever, it doesn't matter, because this person said it and I am following that person. No way. And that's why on my channel I want you to be knowledgeable. Why? Because knowledgeable means you are being powerful. I want you to have increased your inner value. Why? Because increase your self-love. I want you to increase your your inner beauty. And why I'm saying that, a white butterfly just came to my window and flew. I've never seen not only a white butterfly, right? I'm a little bit in shock right now because it literally came to my window, stood there and flew away. Why I said that, and number one, I never a butterfly would come to my window, and number two, it was a white, never seen it here. I'm a little bit in shock. That never happened. So I guess, see, that's what I'm saying, guys. The universe really, like, always say here, good job, girl, you know, just go on, think what you're saying is I approve. It was a white butterfly on my window. I just can't make this stuff up, man. So when you increase yourself, your inner knowledge, your self-empowerment, your inner value, your inner worth, your self-love increases, and all of the system reset, right? And you put the thing down and you get balanced again. I cannot make this stuff up because it's science. It's just beautiful, our human nature, our nature. As you know, I'm a biologist by education. I am in love with nature. I am in love as a cancer scientist and human body. I mean, I'm in love with it, with nature, period. And that includes not just separate, as everybody just make that human beings are separate. No, this includes human beings, because somehow we started to, for decades, think that human beings are somehow here and everything in the nature is here. No, I see the butterfly as equal as me, because the butterfly is as important as me or as a human being, because every single natural or anything natural in this planet, on this earth, or in the universe, also the planets, they have a job. They have their own job. And if we just like a little bit put it out of the ride, as I said, just with the human body, nature goes out of a ride too, and then all this horrible stuff happens. And so join me again. This was the whole purpose of not only my channel, but why I'm also doing the journaling every day, also to have self-discipline every day. I understand that everybody has a different schedule, but the point doing this on the same time at the same hour is to start to have self-discipline. And once you have learn about self-discipline, you can apply that self-discipline to other areas in your life, and you become much more successful. Because to be able to be successful, you need to show up every day. Every day, every day, every day, every day, every day. And that's how you become successful. That's the key of being successful. Consistency. Always, always push through. Even if you can't, just do it, and then you feel better. And this is also nothing challenging, although I said challenge because we are not really like in this journaling thing habit. But trust me. And why did I do it for 30 days? Because if you do it for 30 days, everything, remember that, every single thing you do for 30 days, every day for 30 days, that will become your habit. Every day for 30, and that can be good and that can be bad. If you drink alcohol every night, every day for 30 days, it will become your habit. If you smoke marijuana every single day for 30 days, it will become your habit. If you are addicted, and I have addiction video coming up today at 3 p.m. watch that video, how you can overcome addiction. And because once you are in the addiction boat, it's so hard to get out. So watch that video. It's coming up today. And If on the other hand, why not we are changing these habits into positive? If you journal for 30 days, it will become your habit. That's my personal goal. I'm not a person, like journaling. I just have everything in my mind all the time. My schedule, my this, my that, my ideas. But trust me, especially ideas, when you put it down in writing, you're like, whoa. And then that brings more and more and more ideas. You're like, whoa, what happened, And I really try to be more, consistent with that. And same thing with journaling. I started in January 1st, 2022, and within 1.5 months, that exact thing what I said I want to happen happened. It was just like a dream come true. I was like, oh my God. So I want to do it more, but I'm like, I'm not also like you. If you don't have the habit, I want to create the habit because I know it's so good for me. So I want to create that. And if you drink every day, I don't know, like my ginger tea here every day for 30 days, it will become a habit, and it's a good thing. It's fantastic for your body. This, like, it goes on and on. Why not create good habits? For example, just light a candle. For me, I'm a candle freak. I love candles and it calms me down. It's hard to believe. Maybe you don't understand why. I don't understand why. It's just calms me down. That candle. And that's since my childhood. So it's beautiful thing. So why don't we create this, right? Become a habit. So that's the whole thing. With that being said, let's now grab a pen and paper or your journal or my journal if you have it. You can get it down in Amazon. The links is below. And now get started. And it's just, I write it for just one page. It's probably like 10-15 minutes or so. And then you close the video, okay? And I will obviously see you in the next video tomorrow. So I will put down the camera, grab your pen and paper. That was good. And let's get started. feels so good. How did it feel? How did it feel? It felt so good for me. Oh my goodness. Let me know, how did it feel for you? Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining me. I think now I can go with this high energy my entire day, and I can't wait to see you tomorrow. And join me again at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And also, yeah, like this video. Don't forget to like it so that more people will see it. Share it. The more people can join us, and we can create much healthier and better and happier world together. And definitely, if you haven't subscribed already, definitely subscribe and hit the bell icon. And don't forget the addictions video coming today at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Sending you so much love, and see you tomorrow. Have a wonderful day. Okay, take care. Bye bye.